fact that you're watching this video today says that weight loss is on your mind. And the reason you're watching this video is because you're participating in the Weight Loss program. And Weight Loss, being almost 21 years old, works. So why am I speaking to you? The reason that I'm speaking to you is that almost no one keeps the weight off. And the reason people don't keep the weight off is because they do not change their lifestyle. Having a lifestyle that keeps you healthy, lets you eat anything that you want to, trains you how to eat, not what to eat, is a wonderful and marvelous thing. But human beings are very strange. When it comes to food, they become addicted. So I'm going to be Dr. Accutruth today. And let's talk about what's important. You can give me chapter and verse all the things that have happened to you since you were a child. Most of them have value and are basically accurate. But your interpretation is not accurate. What do I mean? It really does not matter what's happened to you. What matters is, here you are today, you're overweight, and you want to lose that weight, and you're struggling. The reason that you struggle is that you've been facing all of those issues that I just said to you can be made irrelevant, can be neutralized. Now, the reason you keep the weight off is very simple. You create a lifestyle that reflects what you're feeling and thinking. But you don't create the lifestyle based upon your past history. Why not? If your past history worked, we wouldn't be talking. Now, what do we do? I've told you that the magic protocol was put in place because it removes all emotionality. And when emotion is not there, the only thing that's left is behavior. And the behavior is not subject to day-to-day pressures. Here's what you need to do. You need to decide whether you really want to lose and keep the weight off. If you've decided to keep the weight off, then also decide that you can only keep it off if you change your lifestyle. So the first thing you need to do is take the weight off. And once you've taken it off, look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself if you've gotten close to what you expected. If the answer is no, then you didn't finish. If your answer is yes, then the weight loss process has ended and step 2 begins. What is step 2? Creating a lifestyle that you are willing to accept as your own and building into it the realization that nothing is free. If you want to indulge, built into your lifestyle is a method of neutralizing the indulgence. Therefore, you can indulge, you can neutralize it, and by indulging, you give yourself something that feels good. By neutralizing it, you get rid of any pain or guilt. And as many times as you indulge are built-in methods of neutralizing. And now you have the best of both worlds. There is no emotionality if you said, this is how I want to live. There is something, however, that you have to put into the picture. And that is your willingness or not willing to address the various segments of your personality. There are many selves, but you are the center of that world, and all of your separate personalities, the child self, the teenage self, the angry self, the loving self, the caring self, the self that embarrasses you, all of them only exist if you exist. And here's simple behavior, but so difficult because you feel alienated and distant and don't want to admit there are many of you and you are the center of the world. It's time to start conversation with your various selves. If you talk out loud to yourselves, number one, you only get the truth. Because if you are centered in yourself, all of the answers you get from the questions that you ask your other selves, you will know whether they are truthful or not. And the only one who has to deal with it is you. There's no embarrassment. There is discomfort. So what am I saying? When do you start the conversation? When do you say, I'm not perfect, but I want more and better. And step 1 is how I will get there. It'll be interesting to see how many emails I get saying, Dr. Schwartz, I'm ready to talk. Have a great day.